Good morning. It's Florence again, gracefully moving again. Sometimes it really comes back very fast, and that's one of those mornings. So I'm going to come to the mat, have your prop nearby as usual, and let's start. Okay, so just picking up your knees, bending your knees, picking up the feet, maybe better. Okay, and just shifting the body weight from side to side. And apart from that, let the rest of the body being really relaxed and being really just carried away by the movement of feet and knees. And warm up in this kind of side to side, but that's not really a heart shape. And allow the arms, when your body is releasing, because your arms will start swinging, your head will go with you. You might even feel a bit of an internal movement sometimes, not always, you know. Beautiful. And then we're just going to shift those knees and bring them gently up, not going too high up. And again, the rest of the body is only responding or reflecting your movement. And releasing the tension in the jaws. You might feel like, oh, there is so much things to say, or so much things that are left unsaid. I don't know. But remember to always let go of any pressure around the mouth, inside the mouth, throat, the face. We shift again those knees. Beautiful. And then we're going to tap. We do that often enough. And again, you will notice how gentle we know we have to tap. We open and close, but the rest of the body is completely vacant still. So let's bring that state of vacancy into the heart and mostly into the mind. Okay, so now even you could close your eyes and picture your brain and how your brain is gently swinging from side to side with you as you shift. So it's a very gentle practice. We're going to add on arms. So it's going to start guiding the arms forward and back. So they're going across the body. So you can see by my movement this morning, my energy level is not too high. It's okay. We can still move. And we're going to pause on the spot. And I have that bend of the knees. My heels are slightly lifting up, but not much at all. I'm just realigning to that center here. There's no more sway from side to side. I'm more in the connection, grabbing my axis, my inner axis. And we have a couple of them. We have an energetic one, and that is very much attached to the more physical one. And our physical is not only flesh, it's also a lot of fluids and a lot of synapses and so much more. Good. And then release this. Just calm. Close your eyes this time. Oh, take a breath in. Bring it at the height of its inhale. And on the exhale, letting release it. We're going to do that twice more. Bring it up, 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 up. And letting go once more. Letting it go. Brilliant. And we're going to inhale. Same breath work, but we gather the arms above our head. And on the exhale, we're going to bend forward, rounding up the spine. Letting go of the arms. Inhale, starting again. And couple more times. And last one. Coming back to center. And shaking the head from side to side. So a little bit faster than what you usually do. And that's okay. Lift up and down. Across and down. So often we do this only with the eyes. This morning we'll have the whole head and neck moving this way. And we're going to change. Across is going to be top right, and bottom is going to be bottom left. Stay on a diagonal. Release the jaws. Good. And come back to center. We're going to imagine there's a circle in front of us, and we're really going. So our eyes are following the circle, but our head is coming with the eyes. And we reverse this. Beautiful. And come back to center. Going to open and close. No, not open, but turn the palms up. So it's what I call to turn the keys, which is, hoping to turn 360 degrees. We don't do the 360, but if you look, I'm sure we can do quite a fair bit. Beautiful. And we're going to shift this into shoulder walk. Up, back, down, up, back, down. I went straight into alternating. So instead of staying on the same shoulder, we just alternate them. And when we lift them up really high. There's a baby side bending started. So we are awakening all the tissues in the torso. And that feels really good. Good. And we're going to reverse that shoulder walk. And same work. Up, but really go front so that, you feel a gentle awakening in the back, a little pull possibly if your back is tight. Beautiful. And then we're going to bend the knees. Come up with our hands. You might want to widen your stance a little bit. And we're just going to come flat, round, and flat, and round. Flat, and round. And flat, and round. Keep with this. Really, it's a variation of cat-cow. Now engage the head in it. Okay, so on the rounding up off the back, make sure you're looking towards your belly button. And then you're looking further afield on the extension. Next time you're looking at your belly button, stay there. Stay there and just allow the arms to hang. And then cross your arms so your right hand is on the left shoulder, left hand is on the right shoulder. So we are amplifying the roundiness here of the back. Drop the head, drop your head. Drop the neck, release the jaws. Good, and release the arms. Good. And let's go back to lengthening. And on the next rounding, you look at your belly button, take your arms again, and whatever arm was on top is now below. And repeat the hug. It's kind of a little shoulder hug. And go and focus to your breath into your back body. So the back of your lungs. Oh, really good. And release. Going to come back, hands on your thigh. Come back, shin into your breast, towards your breastbone. And spinal rolling gently. Taking your time with it. The longer, the better when it comes to spinal roll. That is it. We're going to take our arms. We're going to just give them, like, that swish. So forward. Then we turn the palm of the hand and we swish and we come back. Opposite side. We're going straight into alternating class this morning. It's funny. Usually I like to prepare the one side before putting them together, but not this morning, apparently. That's it. Oh, that feels good. Possibly. Okay. Now, same movement, but upright. So I had kept my knees bent and I was tilting forward. And now same movement, but just from a more upright posture. And noticing the constriction possibly in your shoulder or in your back when you're fully upright. Okay, and then stop this movement, bring it to, let's say bring it here to the chest, open and close. Okay, we're going to repeat, knees bent and torso tilted forward. So this only is already activating the core, really, the whole cylinders. Okay, so let's go. So looking at the edge of your mat. Good. And we're going to come up, upright, same movement. Okay. And release. I'm going to take a block. I'm going to have a little play. Okay. So take the block as if you had a tray. Okay. And then you softly bend your knees. Yeah. And then we're going to circle the block. And so look, whatever we do, the idea is for the block not to fall. That's it. Ooh. So I let you find your way to spiral and circling your own way, up, down, opposite side. That will have you bending your elbows. Oh, going to the back, finding your creativity here. Oh, and obviously a lot of limbering in the shoulder, but not only the shoulder, the whole of the torso. Keep your knees bent to accommodate that movement. And see what you can do. So possibly here, try not to think too much because the mind is going to be limiting you about what you can do or cannot do. It's very much of a communication between the block, the hands, the space, and our body. Ooh, ha. The only thing that you have to remember is we want to create circle and spiral. Oh, whoa. And remember to go behind you as well. Explore the space above you, front of you, behind you, and below. And between the legs. Just be, oh, and release this. Take the block between the legs. And just give here a couple of breaths, 2, 3, 4 breaths, to allow all the movement to settle. Closing your eyes and noticing what is it that you are receiving in this practice. And if you have words coming up, hold on to those words. And then with gratitude, and then let's see how they match or not the next side. Okay, so let's start small. So remember, we bend the knee and we circle. Oh. I'm actually teaching a chair yoga tonight, and I might bring them to that movement. It's one of those really powerful, that looks like nothing movements. Oh. Oh. So we've been onto this side for a little while, noticing whether you are moving with the same similar pattern than on the other side, or is your way of moving very different? Okay. Remembering to turn and circle. Okay. At different height, on different plane. Yeah, actually, that's a good one. Not only front and back, making sure to explore the diagonal on the side. Okay, and releasing. Again, once more, the block comes between the legs and noticing how it feels. And you might actually feel a pulse. There might be something in you that is pulsing, and don't try to identify what it is. Just receive that pulse. And you may not, and that's okay as well. I just thought I would mention it because I feel a pulse. That's all. All right, since we have the block between the legs, we're going to leave it there, okay? And that's going to be, we're going to be squeezing it. We're going to keep going, and it's a beautiful limbering practice that we're doing. And here we're just going to reach and side bend and come back. This time it's the left arm that reaches, then side bend. Beautiful. And come back. And opening up. Oh. And circling back up. And circling back. Down. Beautiful. Bend the knee. Keep the block between your knees. We're going to go into a chair pose. Okay. So inhale. We're going to start a chair pose at shoulder level. Just a time for us to really find our foundation, our groundedness. Okay. And you'll feel it at one point, even without doing anything else. More likely, the leg muscles are going to start engaging. When you feel that you're comfortable on that chair pose, might tilt forward just a wee bit. And then lift up the arm. That is it. I want me to breathe in that chair pose. And remember to lengthen the arms. Don't keep your arm all soft. So your tailbone is like imagine you're sitting in your favorite chair, building up strength here. Beautiful. Take your hands, place them in prayer pose in front of your heart. On the inhale, turn towards the left side. or the side where you have your screen, so you see what I'm doing. And then we're going to take our elbow and try to bring it towards our knees. Revolve chair pose. So twist in a chair. And hold it. Keep squeezing the block for the sake of the good work. Good. And then we're going to open those arms and close. And open again. And close. And open again. And close. And we unhook our elbow to our knee. We come back up and we turn back. Going to release the chair, press the feet into the mat. Oh, and okay. Releasing even the block, coming once more for the integration of a pose, of a practice. We come and allow it to settle down without doing any more movement. I mean, we know the communication between body and brain is super fast, but still, it's good to let them finish the process and not rush. Okay, we're going to repeat this on the other side. So we'll take our block. So put the block anywhere that is pleasant for you. For some people, it's the calves. It could be your knees, as long as it's not sore on your knees or your thigh, okay? I'm going to start. First, going to sit into a chair pose. Okay, so I'm here. All right, I'm just going to take my arms just in front of me, giving a chance here again to land into my feet, land into my whole legs, which are really my support here. And then whenever you feel ready, you can bend a little bit more the knee and sit a little bit more and lift the arms up and hold that pose, hold that chair. Beautiful. Take your hands in prayer pose. And we're going to turn and look to the opposite side. So my right side this time for me. And then I'm going to go hook my elbow to my knee. And I settle in that revolved chair. I'm going to open my arms. Top arms is going to go toward the ceiling, bottom arms towards the earth. And bring it back to center. To your really, which is your heart here, isn't it? Above and below. And gather and bring them back. And from your center, open up and receive. Once more. Beautiful. And turn back and twist your chair and rise all the way above. Letting go of the block, but keep holding it. Closing your eyes and allow, even listen to the work that's happening inside. Beautiful. Okay. Going to go on to our high knees. That's nice. Good. And we're going to repeat the work with the block. So make sure you have space behind you. And here we are circling. Boop, boop, boop. Far more limiting, too close to the floor. So use your torso here to allow, to accommodate for the flow of the block. Remembering to circle. Oh, yes. Beautiful practice, I have to say. I love this. Oh, so when you're behind you, think about circling as well. Good. And then smoothly, just shift the block to the opposite side. Oh. Oop. Whoa. Sorry. The beauty of the live. Whoa. Ah. And then use both hands. And then we'll finish our session on this. Ah. Phew. So you could even swap hands behind you, in front of you. Oh, above you. Another exchange of hands. Oh, remembering to go really low on the floor. We're on our hunkers. We have that possibility. Oh, to bring it a bit behind us. So we're actually moving. Oh, the whole body is partaking. And we're going to bring it to a close. Oh, letting go of the block and releasing the legs from underneath you. Coming into Dandasana, the stick pose. Oh, and just receiving. And my body, I feel like my lower half wants to feel like my upper half now, But I'm just, how could I have blocks, on the sole of my feet and circling? It would be far more limiting. Anyway, hug one knee and bring it really close to your chest and bring the second knee up. Okay, we're just going to circle our little ankles, moving our feet, our toes, and gratitude for them because we've spent a lot of time on they really are connecting point at so many levels. Good. And gently, this is the end of the practice. Oopla, and coming to close the quiet space.